recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
The World Wrestling Federation Superstars of Wrestling is on the air. Hello, everyone. I'm Vince McMahon, along with wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino, and Jesse the Body Ventura. We promise you one thing, excitement in giant-sized proportions this week. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What an emotional moment that will be when he makes his return. In addition to the Dragon, also scheduled, yes, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala. He is extraordinary. And then from there, yes, indeed, the Junkyard Dog is scheduled to be here along with the King, Harley Race, and least we forget, the Killer Bees. Also scheduled, those individuals and more. Let's go up to ringside.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring from the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 241 pounds, Barry O. And his opponent,
the Dragon ready for action against Barry O. And this will be a tremendous test for the Dragon, no question of that, Jesse.
Definitely, McMahon. I think the Dragon should have started off with somebody a little bit easier than Barry O.
The great wrestling fans in the Portland, Maine area, be aware of the fact that on the 28th of January, that's 1 week from Wednesday night, the WWF returns to the Cumberland County Civic Center. Stars on the bill include the Honky Tonk Man, the Dream Team of Valentine and Beefcake, Tito Santana, and the King of Wrestling. All happening at the Cumberland County Civic Center in Portland, Maine on the 28th of January.
Look at that. He does not want to let go at all. Barry O trying to set up Ricky Steamboat off the rope. Leapfrog coming right back at him. The Steamer over him now. Right back again.
Oh, and a beautiful power body slam by Barry O and almost a 3 count.
I'm not too sure almost. A good 2, but not close to 3. Behind him. Earlier on, Mr. Savage was asked whether or not he'd be watching this match this week on TV. Here's what the Macho Man had to say.
No, I'm not going to watch him on TV because, he's busted up. He's got to be busted up because I had him as the #1 contender wrestling against me on national TV when he was 100%. And after I wrestled him, he was to the hospital. Yes, he's got to be busted up. Not 100%. No, I'm not going to watch him on TV.
Well, you better be watching the Macho Man. Better take note that thus far, I think even you would have to concur, Jesse Ventura, that the Dragon looks in top form.
Oh, look at that. Barry O going right to the throat, McMahon.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right to the edge of throat. No, I will not say he's 100%. Look at that. No way. He's about 85.
Steamboat, of course, suffered the crushed larynx at the hands. Oh, no, don't drop him on the rope. Oh, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Ricky Steamboat humming it out with Barry O. The Steamer with another right hand. What's he going to do now? Off the rope. Ooh, what a haymaker.
Whoa. Well, I'll tell you what, Steamboat should have problems, McMahon, because every wrestler he faces, I believe, is going to go after his throat.
Ricky Steamboat in control. Yes, I'll concur with you there, Jesse.
And I definitely think he should steer clear of the Macho Man.
Wide body press. Did you catch him? Yes, indeed, a 3 count. Tremendous ovation for Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat.
Here's your winner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
The Steamer is back. What an ovation.
Oh, he's getting a great
pages of the World Wrestling Federation magazine, here's Update with Gene Okerlund.
Two of the World Wrestling Federation's more prominent athletes, the veteran king of the ring, Harley Race, and the man who can apply the full Nelson like no other, Billy Jack Haynes, met head-on in a nationally televised bout. Here are the closing moments of that match.
Now, there's where Harley Race made a mistake. He was looking at the crowd instead of watching for the... Oh, look. The breath slam. Billy Jack Haynes exploding on the King Harley Race. And he's got the full Nelson hook. Now, look at this. Look into the ring. Did you see that? Bobby Heenan. Oh! Billy Jack with the full Nelson on Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Needless to say, the King's manager, Bobby Heenan, was not happy.
Billy Jack Haynes, you think you're strong. You think you know what strong's all about? Let me tell you something, buddy. I've got something in mind. Something big in mind. I got somebody in mind that knows what strong is all about.
As Heenan written off Race, which of the Heenan family members is next for Billy Jack Haynes? Stud, Bundy, Hercules, time will tell. For Update, I'm Gene Okerlund.
In 1981, the French ski team missed an important meet.
All right, earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to capture George the Animal Steele, who I believe was caught doing a little bit of reading in his own right. Let's take you now to the Animal.
Nice. Good.
Well, I guess you got the hit there, Jesse. Savage is bad.
Yeah.
This is in the ring from Rutherford, Texas, weighing 234 pounds, Don Trigger. And his opponent, to be led towards the ring by his Denver Timothy from Uganda, weighing 408 pounds, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
This man is an awesome sight. And perhaps, look at that. Well, he is the most awesome when he is leaping from the top rope down to a prone opponent. This man is indeed a savage.
Well, McMahon, I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be in Don Drigger's shoes right now. Facing this dude. I mean, look at him. What is he, 450? Huge. Immense. And he's very agile. I mean, the man can go off the top rope.
All we've seen is agility, no question of that. And we've also seen that. That's enough to scare anyone into submission, just the face alone.
Yeah, not too bad looking.
Not too bad looking. So where you hang out, Jesse, he might fit right in. Trigger's down. Down to the canvas right away. You'll see very little in the way of scientific skill from Kamala.
You see no scientific skill, but look at him. I agree, he is fast, he is vicious. But look at that. That's with some agility with that kick that just came out.
Oh, no, he's not going to. Oh, my goodness, forget about it.
Oh, he's setting him up. He's going to the top. I love it. Now, I like this move. This is a tremendous move right here.
Going up to the top rope. Don Trigger's down. You can count to 100. Forget about it. It's over.
I do believe that was a very one-sided match, McMahon. He's going up again.
Oh, come on. Get that savage down from there. Get him down. He's done enough damage already to Trigger. It's amazing this man can find an opponent. Finally coming down. Kamala, victorious.
Here is the winner, the Ugandan headhunter, Kamala.
Look at that. Coming off the top rope, 450 pounds. That's more like 1,000 pounds from that height.
Incredible. Kamala, victorious. We'll take you now to a special word on some upcoming World Wrestling Federation events.
Boston the Garden, Saturday night, February 7th. Pete Doherty against King Kong Bundy. Bundy claims it was the Duke of Dorchester that cost him the $50,000 in the bunkhouse battle royal. The Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond, against Bret the Hitman Jim the Anvil, the Hart Foundation. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat returns to battle the man from the jungles of Samoa, Sika. Billy Jack Haynes will put the power of the master of the full Nelson up against Bobby the Brain Heenan's Hercules. But the main event, Boston, the return match, the Intercontinental title on the line. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, accompanied by Elizabeth, to face wrestling's own living legend, Bruno Sammartino. And this time, Bruno, it's a lumberjack match. The ring surrounded by wrestlers. This time, there'll be nowhere for the Macho Man to run.
That's correct, and that's why I'm so amazed. I'm so amazed when he talks to you, Ken, and all those folks out there, how he talks about what he did and what he's going to do. Who are you kidding, Macho Man? You ran like a coward. You used Elizabeth as a shield to protect yourself. You did everything on the book to trying to get out of trouble. Now here we are in a lumberjack match. No escape. If you go out, if it's the first time you've gone out of the ring, they're going to throw you right back in. Only this time, when I put that hug on you, there's going to be nobody to break it up. You know, last time you had three referees and 4 wrestlers came in, and finally they were able to pull my hands apart. This time, there's going to be none of that. This time, when I apply that hold on you, I'm going to keep squeezing until I've broken every rotten rib in your body. A tutti voi cari italiani vuol dire, questo qua c'è il coraggio di un topo. Proprio un topo, ma questa volta quando io l'ho preso il braccio d'orso, vi prometto che quando io la capo ci faccio vedere questo disgraziato che forza c'ho ancora io. E quando io ho finito questo disgraziato a Boston, vi assicuro che lui ha finito la carriera come lottatore. Questo vi prometto.
It sounds very much like the Macho Man Randy Savage this time has indeed awakened a sleeping giant in the form of the living legend Bruno Sammartino. Saturday night, February 7th, the lumberjack match. Boston, don't miss it.
Jesse, you have to admit, that man has to be stopped.
Oh, I don't think so, McMahon. Better that than a casket, don't you think?
Some sense of humor you have. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you momentarily to a match that was held recently between the Junkyard Dog and the King Harley Race. Here were some pre-match comments from both individuals.
I am the king of wrestling.
Well, certainly proves, I believe, in that matchup, the Junkyard Dog will bow to no man, and I'm sure he's looking forward to the opportunity of locking up again with Harley Race. Let's take you now to the interview.
Boston Garden, Saturday night, February 7th. The Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty, will go one-on-one against 488-pound King Kong Bundy. Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat, back in action to face the man from the jungles of Samoa, Sika. Billy Jack Haynes will put the power of the full Nelson up against Bobby the Brain Heenan's Hercules. And after what has gone down between those two men, that one is certain to be a war. And speaking of wars, the return match, the Intercontinental title on the line here at the Boston Garden, February 7th. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, will defend the title against wrestling's own living legend, Bruno Sammartino. But this time, the return bout, a lumberjack match. The ring will be surrounded by wrestlers. If either man tries to leave the ring or is thrown out of the ring, the other wrestlers have been instructed to throw him right back in. And remember, one of the lumberjacks at ringside will be none other than Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Food for thought indeed. And the very same night, it will be the Rougeau, Jacques and Raymond against Bret the Hitman Jim the Anvil, the Hart Foundation. And Raymond, I know you and your brother have been wrestling all over North America, and I certainly appreciate you taking a few minutes to come out and talk about this all-important matchup here in Boston.
Thank you, Kenny. It's always a pleasure talking to you. And it's always a pleasure for my brother and I to come back to Boston. But this time it's not going to be for any fun fair. It's going to be for a war with the Hart Foundation. You know, Kenny, we've had some battles with this Hart Foundation, and they are right now in front of us. They're stopping us from having our title match with the Bulldogs that we've been wanting for so long. So maybe this time in Boston, at the Boston Garden, it's going to be settled once and for all. You know, I mean, the Hart Foundation are a great team, and they are formidable competitors. I mean, I have to give them that. But my brother and I have one thing in mind, and one thing only. We've told you we want to become the tag team champions. So, Hart, get out of our way, or we're going to get you out of our way.
And it's all Boston Garden, Saturday night, February 7th.
No matter how much...
All right, let's take you now to the land down under again. Outback Jack and his pet Norman the Bull. You're not going to believe this, Jesse. Let's take you now to Outback Jack.
The take the coat while the back only gets the left tiny kangaroo down.
Hey, don't get away. Get your own beer, you mongrel.
Tiny kangaroo down. Tiny kangaroo down. Let me have those go loose, Lou. Let me have those go loose. There are no further use, Lou. So let me have those go loose. All together now, tiny kangaroo down. Tiny kangaroo down.
Nice contest, you watch that contest. He's got a bigger stomach than me, just four of them.
And mind me platypus.
Yeah, mate, Bill. Outback Jack in down under Australia. You know, I reckon you blokes probably think about koala bears when you think of your Aussie mates. Well, they're cute little buggers. But they're not what you'd call a major pastime. Now, I tell you, take pub crawling. Mate, that's a major pastime. There's two things we do hard down here, and we work hard, and I tell you, when the day's over, that's when you play hard. Mate, it's rough and it's tough out here, and that's why I'm going to give it a go in the World Wrestling Federation. You think I'm tough enough? Well, mate, there's an Aussie drink beer. I'm Outback Jack. No worries, mate. Well, as up close you see all kinds of sights and sounds and everything else in the World Wrestling Federation. We're told this next look is going to be something else indeed. Let's go up now to ringside.
The following contest, a tag team match. It is scheduled for one fall. In the ring to my right, at a total combined weight of 499 pounds, introducing from Italy, Salvatore Bellomo. His partner from Rutherford, Connecticut, Mario Mancini. And their opponents are being led towards the ring by their manager, Johnny V, hailing from parts unknown, at a total combined weight of 567 pounds. Here are Axe and Smash Demolition.
Johnny V with his new tag team combination. We've heard so much about these extraordinary athletes. Axe and Smash, did he say?
Axe and Smash Demolition. The only thing is, McMahon, which one's which?
I'm not too sure. Take a look at that.
I mean, they look alike. Bruno could use a headgear like that.
Why is that? Based on your headgear that we open up the show with.
Hey, wait a minute, McMahon. I'll tell you something. Why you, Bruno, Okerlund, and all the rest of you don't have the problem I face. I have to go around incognito to keep women away from me. That's why I dress this way.
Wait a minute. Look at... I'm not too sure about what the... I think that's the gentleman they call Axe. I'm not too sure, but what he looks a little bit better with the mask on. These are awesome-looking men. Look at that.
Look at the color of their hair.
I wonder if Johnny V does their makeup.
There's no telling what Johnny V does. You can bet Johnny V has high aspirations for this tag team combination. Johnny V, boy, they're powerful-looking men.
Now, which one's that in the ring right there, McMahon?
Let me see, that's Axe.
Hits like an axe. Whoa.
Bellomo up in the air, slammed down to the canvas with authority. Look at this, just hammering away. Johnny V wondering how his new tag team combination will fare as compared to Valentine's Deep Kick earlier on. Here are the comments of Johnny V.
It's a Johnny V's tag team called the Demolition, baby. Can you imagine this? Think about it, Grandma. You got Valentine and Beefcake on one hand. You got the Demolition on the other. If the left one don't get you, baby, the right one will.
Johnny V with two extraordinary tag teams.
I'll tell you, that's pretty profound, and I got to agree with him, McMahon.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the first time we've seen this Demolition.
And look at Bellomo and Mancini haven't done a thing.
Another great World Wrestling Federation event is coming to Lowell, Massachusetts, and the Lowell Memorial Auditorium. Now, the date will be Wednesday, February 4th. Already signed to appear will be, well, the Duke of Dorchester will be there, Pete Doherty, a ladies' tag team encounter. You'll see Corporal Kirchner and also the Birdman, Coco Beware, all at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell on the date of Wednesday, February 4th.
Johnny B, big smile on his face there, prancing about the outside of the ring.
I'd be smiling too.
To the outside. The Mancini.
That's ass right there, right? That's ass. Okay.
Ooh, my! Axe is chopping away. Salvaromo, the partner of Mancini, coming over to help out. And a smash, the legal man in the ring, I believe, is now, I don't know what foul, helping Mancini or hurting him by pushing him back through those ropes. Mancini off the rope. Ooh, my!
Whoa.
Back, ramming his fist into the sternum area, tagging out back. Oh, no. And boom! With the cover. And a brick out.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed. How about you, Bruno?
No question about it. They're awesome. They're big, they're powerful, and they're mean.
Johnny B in the tag team combination. He refers to as Demolition. Salvaromo just dragging Mancini's partner over like he was some sort of carcass or something from the outside.
Look at the eyes on Smash.
Here are the winners, Demolition.
That's Smash. And let's go back to the replay. Take a look at the way they polish off their opponent.
Look at this. This is that stuff he's coming out with that 300-pound weight. Look at that. Right on the neck of Mancini. I mean, he completely turned him over, and there's the pin.
Stand by, everybody. Ready to come up. Let's take you now to Roddy Piper in Piper's Pit.
And now, Roddy Piper.
As you can tell, very prestigious and possibly the most important hit I have ever done in my life. Obviously, we have here a presentation, and to do the presentation, I would like the president of the WWF, Jack Tunney, to please come on out here and issue this presentation.
Thank you. Pleasure to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to help honor a very special man on a very special occasion. Let me read what it says on this trophy. 3 years ago this week, you captured the WWF Heavyweight Championship belt in a memorable battle. You are one of the greatest professional athletes in the history of sport. You are a champion who has raised wrestling to heights never before scaled. You are one of America's most patriotic citizens. You are loved and idolized by men, women, and children of all ages. You are the single most recognizable star in the entire world. We salute you on the 3rd anniversary of your reign. Let's all honor the one and only Hulk Hogan.
It's yours.
Unbelievable. You know, January 23rd, 1984, when I won the world title, I, just like you, would all turn into Hulkamaniacs and to receive an award. To receive an award for something that I believe in, the training, the saying the prayers, the eating the vitamins, to be rewarded for living this thing. This is unbelievable. This has got to be just as great as when I won the world title. This is going to be just as great as the first time I saw you Hulkamaniacs. And from here, it's higher and higher we go. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
be a champion. It's a long time.
It's a long time, yeah. Well, nice trophy, a nice trophy here. There you go, Hogan. There's to you. World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Introducing first to my right from Grand Junction, Colorado, weighing 260 pounds, Jim Park.
Jim Park.
About to enter the ring is his opponent, who is managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan, weighing 275 pounds. Here is Hercules.
You know, 75 pounds, I mean, well, he's really put together, Jesse.
We'll get to Hercules in a second, McMahon. I want to talk about the Piper's Pit a second. Did you see how much bigger? I mean, this is the first time I really saw how much bigger André the Giant is than Hulk Hogan.
The man is awesome, isn't he?
I mean, I've never seen them side by side before like that.
Another reminder that it will be World Wrestling Federation action coming to the Lowell Memorial Auditorium on the date of Wednesday, February 4th. In addition to those great stars mentioned before, Iran's Iron Sheik is coming to town. You'll also see Corporal Kirshner and 458 pounds of King Kong Bundy. It's the Lowell Memorial Auditorium in Lowell, Massachusetts on Wednesday, February 4th for World Wrestling Federation action.
You really look great there, Hercules Hernandez. That's one of the best 275-pound little athletes I've seen.
That's right. Out of that 275, I doubt if 3 pounds of it is fat.
He's just all over Jim Park thus far. Bobby the Brain Heenan has high aspirations for Hercules Hernandez, and why not?
Well, I'll tell you, Bobby the Brain paid a lot of money for this man.
Yes, he did.
Probably the biggest transaction in wrestling history.
Well, I don't know. What kind of rumors did you hear, Jesse, about how much money was it?
Well, McMahon, more than you've ever seen.
Wait a minute, look at this. Full Nelson applied. I don't think I've seen Hercules Hernandez apply to full Nelson before. No question, this man, one of the strongest men in pro wrestling today, however.
He got a submission with it. Wow.
Oh, the other time I've seen that, in terms of a submission, well, you'd have to think, of course, of Billy Jack Tunney.
You're winning! And everybody knows what it is. Hercules!
Don't let you get heated off the microphone.
I stand. I defy any wrestler to try to get out of that full Nelson. Matter of fact, Billy Jack Haynes, I defy and dare him to try to get out of that full Nelson.
Wow.
This is your winner, Hercules.
Of course, we saw Billy Jack, who had the full Nelson on Heenan as well as Harley Race, and I guess that's probably why.
Well,
wait a minute.
What's going on here? That was definitely a challenge, McMahon. Heenan putting his full Nelson and Hercules up and challenging Billy Jack Haynes.
Heenan looked a little... There's Billy Jack. Now, you talk about a man put together and a man with extraordinary strength. We know what Billy Jack Haynes' full Nelson can do.
That's right. We just saw what Hercules' full Nelson can do. This ought to be real interesting here, McMahon.
Billy Jack thinks he can escape. Hercules is going to apply the hold. Wait a minute. No, Heenan says no. Billy Jack wants to have Hercules apply the hold. I think Heenan's not too anxious. Look, he's saying no. Whoa,
Hey. Oh, he didn't give him a full Nelson. He gave him a clothesline. Come on. Up with Billy Jack had it coming. He started it.
Had it coming.
He started it. He pushed Heenan. There's the full Nelson. Billy Jack Haynes is going out.
Well, I guess so, but he wouldn't have been going out.
Well, I guess that proves it, McMahon. No doubt about it. Hercules is stronger.
Hercules. Wait a minute. Billy Jack is coming up. To the midsection.
Hercules knocked him out with the full Nelson.
That's not the way I saw it. Listen to the boos by the 17,000 plus here in attendance. to his feet. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of Billy Jack Haynes in weeks to come.
This tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring to my right, at a total combined weight of 523 pounds, introducing first from Tampa, Florida, Terry Gibbs. His partner, claiming to be Canada's greatest athlete from Hamilton, Ontario, Iron Mike Sharp. Their opponent, at a total combined weight of 476 pounds, B. Brian Blair, jumping Jim Brunzell, the Killer Bees.
Yes, well, Ray, what an ovation. Now, there's a tag team combination for you.
What? That's right, McMahon. They're good. I'm not going to deny that. They're fast. They move well. But those masks
Who's the referee?
are illegal.
Oh, no. Danny Davis, we saw him earlier. He, of course, was the referee in the Junkyard Dog Harley race match. Here, Davis, I believe, warning Blair and Brunzell about using the mask.
As well he should, McMahon. I've seen these guys win matches where the illegal man is in the ring because of those masks.
Well, thank goodness you're not a referee. Nice maneuver there by Blair or Brunzell.
Yeah, see?
Well, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, that's not illegal.
It's illegal when there's not a tag made, McMahon, and the wrong man is in the ring.
It's illegal, I'll grant you that. Bruno, is that Brunzell or Blair?
I think that's the Blair just came in.
B. Brian Blair down across the arm. Working on Terry Gibbs, winding him up a bit now. Up against the rope. Whip to the far side and right back. Fighting Blair. Where's the referee?
He's there.
A little slow getting down, Dan.
I've never seen such nitpicking in my life as you and Bruno whenever Danny Davis is in the ring.
The Cumberland County Civic Center in Portland, Maine will host the World Wrestling Federation action in the month of January on Wednesday, January 28th. On the bill, S.C. Jones, B. Brian Blair jumping Jim Brunzell, the Killer Bees. You'll see Jake the Snake Roberts and the Junkyard Dog as well. It's the Cumberland County Civic Center, Portland, Maine, the WWF back in action on Wednesday, January 28th.
Now look at here, you got to be illegally in the ring. Davis is doing his job. He's getting the illegal man out of the ring.
Blair now. Our Brunzell with a kick. Now with a knee. And Jesse, you may have someone who agrees with you about the use of the mask. As far as the Killer Bees are concerned, I make reference to Jimmy Hart and the Hart Foundation.
The Killer Bees. You know, there's no way that you can even come close to beating the Hart Foundation unless you wear those masks. Let me tell you something, the Killer Bees. Yeah. Those masks are illegal. It's illegal for them to wear masks.
Well, it's not illegal to wear the mask.
It's illegal to have the wrong man in the ring.
We have one. That's all. Nice one over there by Iron Mike Sharp, one of the toughest competitors in the WWF today. Tagged in now one of the Killer Bees.
Yeah, one of them. See, you can't even say which one.
So what? It doesn't matter. There's nothing illegal about that. Look at Sharp kicking his way out of that. Nice takedown by Iron Mike. Tag is made now. Gibbs through the rope. All right, now look. There, come on. The referee.
He's counting.
Counting? No, and look what he's doing now.
He's getting an illegal man out of the ring is what he's doing.
Come on, meanwhile the double team continues. This is the most biased referee in the World Wrestling Federation today. Look at that.
Well, obviously someone thinks different, McMahon, because this guy gets a lot of important matches.
Yeah. Well, I have news for you. His license expires at the end of March of this year. And I doubt very seriously his license will be renewed. Look at that. Clothesline. A cover. Way out of position, the referee. And only a count of one.
I've never seen two guys as big as crybabies. You and Bruno. Davis is in there. You know, McMahon brings to mind we're in Super Bowl season right now, right? Biggest event in wrestling. Biggest event in football. Well, also, we're drawing close to the biggest event of wrestling.
That's true, WrestleMania, and it could very well be that the Killer Bees could be in WrestleMania. I think they've earned a position to be in WrestleMania.
I think Danny Davis has earned a position to be in WrestleMania.
Oh, please. Here now, Iron Mike Sharp, along with his partner, Jim. And boy, I'll tell you, the Bees, when they get in trouble over there, it's every man for himself. Finally, another Bee coming over to help out. Look at Davis, he's manhandling the Bees. Now, the referee doesn't do that.
Now, look at, he's doing the same thing there. He stopped Mike Sharp, right?
Yeah, he stopped him all right. He didn't try to manhandle him, though. Oh. Gibbs to the ropes, coming off now. Shoot, nice maneuver. What a slam. Again, Davis waits. Wait a minute. Oh, no,
He's got 4 men in the ring. How's he supposed to count?
Davis is going to disqualify the Bees. Come on, Davis.
He's got to clear the ring, McMahon.
Yeah. All right, rocks him up now. Takes him back. What's it?
Wait, he didn't see a tag.
There doesn't need to be a tag. There's no reason for a tag.
I like that. Danny Davis is the first referee to stop these Killer Bees from pulling that stuff.
There was no reason for a tag. Clarence runs out with a mask off. Now all 4 men in the ring.
Now we'll see justice. The masks are off.
Davis letting all 4 men have at it and doesn't care the result. Ooh, my. Up in the air again. Drop kick. Takes down. Now Davis has to count. 1. We get 2. Yes, 3. Third.
Now there, they legally won a match. I don't know what they're complaining about.
Now here he comes with the atomic drop. Boom, and what's a drop kick? What a beautiful drop kick. Caught him way up, an upper chest and the chin.
We have some interesting comments coming up from some of the many superstars in the World Wrestling Federation.
Boston Garden, Saturday night, February 7th. The Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty, to meet King Kong Bundy. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat against the man from the jungles of Samoa, Speak-Up. Billy Jack Haynes to meet Bobby the Brain Heenan's Hercules. It'll be the Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond, against Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim the Anvil Neihart, the Hart Foundation here at the Garden Saturday, February the 7th.
What? You're asking all the questions. You want to ask me a question? Huh?
All right, your opinion.
Shut up. Let me ask you a question, Ivy League. You've been to school, right?
Well, certainly.
And you've had to take a biology class. You've been to a biology class, right?
Yes.
And what's the first lesson they teach you in a biology class?
You learn to dissect a frog.
Oh, correct. You are smart. And you know, so they give all the students in the class a frog. And what do? What's the first thing they do? They give each student a little pin. They take the frog, they put the pin right on the frog's head, and you go, they scramble its brains, and then they go on a dissection. That's just a pure medical fact.
Sort of what's going to happen right here in Boston. See, the Foundation and the Rougeaus are heading into a little head-on collision, except for one problem. The Rougeaus, their brains are scrambled. So the Foundation is going to annihilate the Rougeaus once and for all and end this little winning streak that the Rougeaus have been bragging about. You see it, Boston?
Well, we will find out. Boston Garden, Saturday night, February 7th. The Intercontinental title will be on the line. The return match between the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and wrestling's living legend, Bruno Sammartino. But remember, it's a lumberjack match. The ring surrounded by wrestlers. Saturday, February 7th. This time, there will be no place for the Macho Man to run.
What you said right now is got to be a complete idiot. Yeah. And if there's any Bruno Sammartino fans from way back long ago, I'm talking hundreds of years ago, prehistoric time, yeah, well then, wheel them out in their chairs and put them down there close to the ring. Because if I didn't show the superiority over the old man last time in the Boston Gardens, this time there will be no question about. Bruno Sammartino, you couldn't swallow the fact that you are nowhere near the Macho Man in ability. No way! And I understand they got a deaf mute outside the ring, yeah. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He can't talk, no. And he's too dumb to listen to a warning. The warning goes out to the old man, Bruno Sammartino. You're going to be done, too, in the garden.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, to join us no less than Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff right here on the Superstars of Wrestling, who will also be joined by another sensational athlete, Uko Beware. And in from there, yes, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, scheduled for competition, and then a tag team matchup. Yes, this fine combination of Rick Martel and Tom Dix with